Alright, we're off on our grand adventure on the Grand Canyon. Here's the White Wolf campground. Parking lot's right back there. We've had our bathroom stuff and we're out of here. Okay, our first junction. The end destination isn't in sight yet, so the oh my gosh, we have how much farther to go hasn't started yet.
About 30 miles, solid.
Not too much to see at the start, just walking through forest. We've started the descent. I don't think the steep descent will begin until later. Looks like we're kind of cresting a little hill. Now we can probably begin the long descent down into the canyon. Alright, well we passed the junction. Never saw any signs, but I saw a couple of trails going off to the side, so. Now for the big descent. Trekking poles out, jackets are off, we're ready to go into some warmer climate. Nice little viewpoint here. Hey, I think I see Hetchy down there.
Ah.
Just a tiny bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's kind of down there.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see it. Right. Yeah.
Fortunately, it's full enough, otherwise you'd probably just see the bathtub ring.
It's just been always all right. Dance lake.
Okay, there's our first reality check. Now the good news is we're not going all the way to where this is saying probably, because we're at the Pothole Dome, so that'll cut off maybe 3 miles. So.
Oh, I see. All right, that's good.
So yeah, we're closing in on 20 miles to go already. Yay! So I guess this is Morrison Creek we're following right now. Got kind of a big cliff up there. You can kind of see it through the trees. But we're definitely going downhill now.
Ooh, it's clean. Ooh.
There's the cliffs up there. Yep, definitely got a little steep. Switchbacks take some of the paint out, but you can see down into the canyon. I think that's Hetchy again.
Oh, yeah, that's the top.
Way out there. That might be a different part than we saw before, a little bit further towards the dam.
A little bit smoky, but
A little bit. Well, it should rise out of the valley as we go through.
yeah,
So
that's good.
there. Now I don't even hardly need to zoom, but I'll zoom in anyway a little bit. There's a pretty good view. So I'm guessing we should reach the river about where that canyon's coming in up there. Well, we finally crossed Morrison Creek. Ken's gonna get some water, I think. We're almost swim right there. No time today, though. It looks like we're headed right for that canyon junction down there. We might get down to the river a little bit before it. There's the river. I'd say it's the first sighting, but I guess technically Hetchy counts as a sighting of the Tuolumne River. Looks like we got a little slab section of trail right here. But that could be a challenging thing to cross if this was flowing. Back in the shade doing probably our last set of switchbacks. About 4,700 feet. That's got to be one of the lowest Sierra lakes I've ever seen. Probably pretty unusual that it's still here in September. Yeah, we are in the canyon now for sure. I guess we have one more little drop to do before we hit the river, but it's not that long. There's the river. So we should be at about the lowest point right now. Nice cruising along here. Shady forest. Here's the trail. Looks like a little bit of erosion happened here. Nice little used trail going around it though, so no problem. There's the bridge. We're going to the other side. That nice sandy beach over there.
It is, yeah.
Deep pool, yeah. Looks a little damaged.
What the?
Uh-oh.
Is that because of the damage?
Could be.
Yeah.
Looks like it's been beaten up a little bit.
Oh,
I thought it looked a little
solid.
wounded.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, that was interesting. It moved a little bit. And it was well, at least it's a little bit of a drop to the creek, but it looked pretty deep, so.
Yeah, so over there, you're the ones you get swept away, right?
Yeah.
Jeez. A short break here?
We can probably go down by the river,
okay,
I think,
yeah,
if we can
sure.
get to it.
All right.
We'll see.
No problem, yeah.
Probably nicer down there. We can fill up on water and.
Yeah, absolutely. Glen Aulin is 14.3, okay, to get there.
That's where we came from.
Yeah.
I think I've got more than 8.4 miles on my odometer so far.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And that's the other direction. So if you wanted to go to Hetchy, I think you have to go this way.
Uh-huh. Pleasant Valley. Yeah, that's right. This is where no, we don't come this way. We
Right.
come this way.
So we'll be headed up this way.
Uh-huh.
And we're out of the forest now. Starting to get some better views.
Oh, left, right, nice.
A little hazy, but not too bad. Not for the stuff that's close anyway. Ah, first foot soaking of the day.
Yes.
A couple of backpackers that are ahead of us now. Headed our direction.
Yeah, it's 3 miles per hour. Not bad.
Yeah, doing pretty good.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty cool. Same one, just a little higher view. Fall colors. Guessing that's a dogwood tree. It sure looks like it. I'm turning this corner here around this, whatever this big rock is. Hello, Bigelow. You still got a few flowers still just starting. Better hurry up, it's almost winter time. Or, I guess it's almost fall. Really difficult to see through the trees, but that sure is a nice big deep pool. Probably going to be a pretty common sight the rest of the day. That pool is just around the corner here. Kind of climbed a bit above the river now. Oh, looks like we're going back down again. I was just saying, or just thinking, hopefully we'll stay up here, but nope. Guess we had a cliff to go up and over or something. Okay. But the canyon's turning right. I think that was a smile on his face still.
Now,
Yeah. There's a little cloud cover right now. It's getting a little warm. Now we got a little shade. That might be Muir Gorge
Oh.
up above there.
Uh-huh.
There's this big rock on the left.
Uh-huh.
I think we're gonna go around that to the left side on the trail. So here's our first side stream that we're crossing. Bit of a deep gorge here. But fortunately there's a bridge over this one. We got Register Creek coming up pretty soon. I don't think that one has a bridge. Well, this is sure cute. I guess this is Register Creek. This is the one with no bridge. We hardly need it here. Not exactly the best place to get water, so don't get very much. So I guess the gorge is down there. We get to climb up over this thing to get around it. All right, I think we've crested Muir Gorge Hill now. That was a little bit of a climb. Fortunately, it's going to be a bit of a drop now. Hopefully not more than about 300 feet. Not sure what that is coming down from it. That might be the 10 Lakes, but I'm not sure if it's time for that yet. I have to check the map. There's our old friend. Second foot soaking of the day. This will be our lunch stop, I think. And look at what we have right over here. I think that's deep enough to submerge. This is not the main Tuolumne River. It's just a little side spur. But the real one's not far away. This is that canyon I was looking at earlier. Yes, this is where the 10 Lakes Creek drains. So we're that far up the canyon now. That's the main river body up there. You can see how it comes to this little side area here. So we're all fed and rehydrated, and I'm cooled off. I did jump in, or not jump in, but crawled in and laid down. I think we count that for the aqua jersey. Could have swam here too, I guess. So that's 10 Lakes Canyon on the left over there. We're leaving it behind. Mighty nice looking granite up there. I think we're still a ways away from Return Creek, but once we get there, Waterwheel Falls is right around the corner. There's a nice waterfall. That should be Cathedral Creek. Which also means that this is the tip of Falls Ridge. Got some people swimming here.
Yeah.
One not. That's what I like to see, enjoying the outdoors. All right. Same waterfall again. That should be Return Creek's canyon coming in over there. We should be crossing that bridge shortly. Going through a nice flat area. But you're climbing above 6,000 feet. Return Creek should be right around the corner. Take a nice little water break there, I think. It's probably Return Creek coming in right there. That's a big one. At least this bridge doesn't look like it got damaged. Here come the waterfalls. So I think that's it. Looks good to me. guess that's the upper Waterwheel Falls. That one looks a little more familiar. And of course there's Falls Ridge. Yeah, it's all along here. Down there. The milkshake. Thank you. Here comes the next one. This should be LeConte Falls. See, there's some water being kicked up on it too. A couple right there. And a big one down here at the bottom. It should get a little closer. Big boulder down there. Makes you wonder where that came from. And there's the big kick up. They're kind of blocked by those trees. We're just about to the top of them now. Really interesting peaks around here. I mean, they're not summits, I'm sure, but walls. Should be coming up to California Falls here pretty soon. Well, I haven't seen one humongous falls, but I think this is where the falls are starting from. Probably a series of elongated, smaller falls, California Falls is. That might be Falls Ridge West over there. calm before the falls. Right over there. Okay, false alarm on California Falls. It's still coming. And then there'll be an even bigger one of those lake things down there. Better, but still not it. This should be it. I still think the other two are better. I wonder if this is the exit off of Falls Ridge that the group of three took. It certainly looks gentle enough. Of course, if you can get across the river. So here's the big calm spot. It looks pretty flat up ahead. Coming into Tuolumne Meadows pretty soon. So somewhere up here is that Wildcat Point. And I guess one of these little gullies you go up to get to it. This is the flat part that I think is what is actually known as Glen Aulin, that the High Sierra Camp is named after. There's some nice deep water there.
Yeah.
I think we got to get over it around that dome before we get to the High Sierra Camp. I think I smell campfire.
Yeah.
Or something. No more lazy river. Yeah. There's the bridge. The other two falls are coming too. That's probably the White Cascade. Or maybe it's Glen Aulin Falls. I'm not sure which one's upper. And then the other one's right here. And there's the bridge. Hey, 3.3 miles down there to Waterwheel Falls, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
From the High Sierra Camp. Nope, not going that way.
Oh, Mexican Canyon, all right.
That's the PCT. Headed up that way. Only 5.8 miles to go. Nah, it'll be less than that. Probably 2 or 3. So I guess that's the bridge that used to be up there where all that stonework is. It got damaged. It got broken. Ooh, and there's the waterfall. Alright, so that's the lower one. That should be White Cascade. I just checked my GPS. Guess they built this bridge high enough. Guess that's Mount Conness up there. That big old cloud hanging over it. We're looking very good on weather. I'm actually getting chilly, so the sun's heat is not a problem anymore. Guess I could put my pant legs back on. And there's Glen Aulin Falls. Back across the river goes the trail, but not us. We're the cool kids. We're going this way. See some trail over there?
Uh-huh.
That's our trail.
Use trail?
Use trail.
Nice.
This is my favorite part of the trail right here, because it's not really a trail. You just walk along the slab. Pretty cool, huh?
It is, man. This is great. Really.
Back into the forest. This trail has clearly seen some maintenance at some time, because you can see this log has been cut. But it looks pretty rotted, so I don't know how long ago that was. This one hasn't been cut yet, though.
Oh. Smooth.
Big rolling slabs. You'd have all kinds of fun out here.
Yeah, can I make a small house here? Really hidden away from and
You could retire here.
retire here. Really, I wish I can choose this, this location right here.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Not too mushy this time. That's good.
Might have been more than 28 miles by now.
Well, we're not there yet, but I think we might exceed it by a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we'll be between 28 and 28 and a half.
Right.
That's what my money's on.
Good distance.
Very good distance. Not sure which dome that is, but looks great with that sunset cloud behind it. We're right here by this longer lake that you pass by. Looks yucky. The duck can have it. There's the car right where it's supposed to be. Nailed that pretty good. Yeah.
2 full days.
Is that your car, I hope?
Master.
Yes, all right.
Right on, yeah.
Well, I guess that answers the question of whether he's still got his car keys. The trunk's open. Okay, so what do you think the final mileage was?
28.7.
29.04.
29.
13 hours and 6 minutes.
All right.
About 2 or 3 or 4 minutes because we got back a few minutes ago.
Oh.